Hello everyone, I'm Chester44 and welcome to this Let's Play of Shadows of Undrentide. Last episode we made our way towards these ancient Netherese ruins, and we've slowly been working our way through. We found a few interesting things, but not quite enough yet. There's still more to look through. I'm watching you! I got my eye on you. One of them will come to life again, I'm sure of it.
Well,
oh!
Have a look at this.
Hold on, Deacon, leave that alone. We found a secret door. What is this? A basilisk! Oh, that's not good. Basilisks are bad. They can end up turning me to stone. If I fail my save, I turn to stone, and that's it for me. And that's it for me. I am now permanently petrified. I can do nothing else. There is something here. Very interesting. Alright, please hold on. I'm going to reload. Okay, I'm going to need to be very careful about this. I don't think I have any spells or anything that would help against this.
Well, have a look at this.
Yeah, I don't have any spells or potions or anything that will help me survive being turned to stone. So, what I'm going to do... Right, Deacon?
You want Deacon?
I want you to cast haste on me. Now, I want you to use your bard song. And we're going to try and do this as quickly as we possibly can.
Take that.
Ah, damn it. Okay, this is going to be a pain. Reloading. We will get through this. This is just going to take several tries. Several tries. I know that already. Deacon, I'm going to give you these.
Have a look at this.
Actually, this Amulet of Will really helped out, I think. No, actually, it's Fortitude save. I think maybe I found the perfect use for this ring, for this necklace of fireballs. I'm gonna hold on to that, but yeah, I think we found the best use for this. Yeah, I'm gonna use this immediately.
You want Deacon?
First, cast haste on me. And now the bard song. Now, there's one right in the middle there. Cast the biggest fireball you got right on it. You know what? Cast it again. That helped out a lot. Alright, I think we have this. 2 more basilisks to kill. We just need to survive this. One more! One more and we're good. Don't turn to stone, whatever you do. We got it! Oh no, there's another one! Deacon, why aren't you attacking? On the plus side, it worked. Alright, put that Amulet of Will back on and we'll keep that stored. Oh, that was so useful! Okay, I'm glad for that. It worked just as I wanted. Okay, Owl's Wisdom goes there. Cat's Grace. Balagdarn's Iron Horn? Okay. Sphinx statue. I wonder if it's actually a sphinx. I mean, actually a statue.
Okay.
No, don't shoot it, Deacon.
Okay.
We can bash these two sarcophagi open. Excellent. Strong electrical trap in Belladonna, useless. Gold piece, piercing arrow, and +6 healer's kit. Actually, hold on a second. What's the special thing about piercing arrows again? Bonus damage. Okay. Actually, hold on, I think. Yep. Alright, then. Let's see what happens if we use this special thing. Ointment of stone to flesh. It is a real sphinx. Yvonne da Severin Kintai? I have no idea what you just said. My apologies, human one. The shock of my transition from stone to flesh caused me to revert to my native tongue. May I be so presumptuous as to ask the name of my benefactor? I am Liam Johnson. What is your name? Pleasant to meet you, Liam. I am Mirax Amopit. I imagine that such a name is hard to pronounce on your tongue, so if you wish, you may call me Mir. Mir. Okay. Did you have trouble annihilating those marauding lizards with their petrifying gaze? Yes, it was a close battle. Obviously, you had less trouble than I did, so I am impressed, and I do not easily impress. I am afraid that my lair is in terrible disrepair, so I have none of the proper amenities to entertain guests. I can offer you answers to any questions you might have, or we can play a rousing good game of riddles. Oh, and I do have a reward for you if you are interested. I think you would appreciate the magical device that makes power stones. I have some questions. I feel obligated to answer any questions you have. What would you ask? Why are you here? I flew here several years ago, looking for a home. There was a crack in the ground, so I landed to inspect if it was a cave. The earth crumbled under my feet, and I fell into this ancient ruin. When I regained my feet, if not my dignity, I looked around and decided that this would make a perfect lair. I cast a spell to keep out unwanted company, and began to rearrange this part of the ruin as my new home. It was only after I moved in that I discovered the existence of the secret door leading out into the rest of the ruin, but the door was too small for me to fit through, so I simply left it alone. Is that how the basilisks got in? Actually, the basilisks got in the same way I did. I was out hunting and came back dragging a nice, freshly killed camel. I was so happy with my burden that I didn't even notice that more of the rock had fallen in. I heard the hiss of one of the creatures and noticed the rock on the floor. I backed slowly towards the wall, hoping to get into a better defensive position, and then I looked at my foes. The last thing I remember is a pair of green eyes. I'm thinking that if the roof might continue to collapse, I will want to be moving. Anything else? Do you know anything about these ruins? I never could fit through the diminutive hidden door, so I could hardly launch an expedition into the ruins myself. There was a journal in this room which I read, though I no longer see it. Stupid basilisks probably ate it. Anyways, it was the journal of a Netherese mage who was doing research and creating traps to protect the portal. Although I doubt it still exists, he did mention an orb which would absorb 3 defensive spells and then turn into a magical staff. The staff could then cast all 3 back on you at once. Ah, that must be that orb that we happened to find. Pity it's of no use to us. Did he say anything else? He seems to have liked spheres because he created a magic ball that could help activate the portal. How could I activate the portal? Apparently there is a crystal ball near the portal that shows which button must be pressed next. The problem with the system, at least according to the maker of the crystal ball, is that the architects of the portal room made each room with a button look exactly the same. I would assume that if were you to find a way to distinguish each room, you could figure out the proper pattern for activation. How did you learn this? I never could fit through the diminutive hidden door, so I could hardly launch into an expedition. Oh, that's about the journal again. Can you help me defeat the Sladi that have invaded these ruins? I know that I was turned to stone for a while, and I have not had the time for proper grooming, or even just to look in a mirror, but perhaps you could answer a question for me? Okay. Did someone come along while I was a statue and paint the word gullible on my forehead? No, but they did make some other symbol. It looks like something long with a couple round... Okay, never mind. There's nothing written on your forehead. No, I will not go fight some powerful extraplanar creatures just minutes after being turned to flesh, thank you very much. Alright, that's all the questions I have. Now we need to discuss my reward, if I may, before riddles. Of course. You might have already discovered the apparatus in the next room, or not, but I sense that it still works, so you have not used it yet. I studied the device for quite a while, intending to use it myself. Unfortunately, I could never actually decide what the most powerful combination of powers might be. As a reward, I will tell you how to operate this bit of Netherese magic to create a power stone of great power. That sounds promising. How does it work? There are 2 urns. The one on the right is for choosing an offensive power for your stone. The one on the left is to choose a defensive power. The trick is, you have to have the right number of each component in both urns before it will work. Once you are ready, just use the device and it will make your stone. The components are listed on the pillars around the room. Each pillar will tell you about the number and type of components you need for power. What are the components? I am certain you can figure that out on your own, just read the inscriptions on the pillars. Things like belladonna roots and rubies. I think I deserve more than that for saving your life. I think not. The Power Stone is a powerful item, casting defensive and offensive spells simultaneously. To ask for more is pure greed. And now that the unpleasantness is dealt with, what should we do? Well, I enjoy riddles. Excellent! I shall think on this for a second. I want to come up with a good one, not just that boring old riddle about legs and aging. Oh, I have one. This is fairly easy, but a good start. If I eat, I grow. If I drink, I die. By my life you live, in my life you cry. Well, that one's easy. That's fire. If it eats wood or any sort of fuel, it grows. But if water is poured on it, it dies. Humans created fire and can survive by cooking and from its heat, but if you stand in it... Okay, I guess you cry, but you also... Yeah, cry in pain. It's fire. Excellent. A piece of advice when making your Power Stone. 6 belladonna roots combined in the offensive urn will hasten your step. I always like to move quickly in a fight. Let us try a harder riddle. Without me, you would crawl. With me, you stand tall. Too much of me, and you fall. Interesting, but I'd say it's pride. If you have no pride, you'd be crawling around on the ground, depressed and hating yourself. With some pride, you do stand tall, believing strongly in yourself. But of course, too much pride and... well, that just leads to failure. A perfect answer, well thought out indeed. I think you would appreciate the offensive power of the Power Stone when 10 organs from extraplanar creatures are used in the right urn. But one more riddle. I saw a battle between griffins and hippogriffs. Each race had male and female members involved in the battle. Each member of both races attacked every member of the other race once. When a male griffin attacked a male hippogriff, they would swipe with their claws. When a male and a female fought, or 2 females fought each other, they would bite. I witnessed 21 pairs swipe, while 34 pairs bit each other. How many male creatures and how many female creatures were fighting? Oh boy, we've got quite a thing here. So let's see. When a male they attacked every member of the other race once. Oh jeez. Okay, when a male attacked a male, they would swipe with their claws. So that's 21 swiping pairs, but... Okay, this is actually a very tough one. Huh. And we don't even know the division. Oh, jeez. This is a very tough one. I don't know how we're supposed to figure it out, because even if I tried to guess, like, oh, there's 8 males, so if they attacked each other, that would be 8 times, 1, 2, 3... It's not going to work, because we don't know the division. It was only... They only attacked each other. They didn't attack their own groups. This is a difficult one. How the hell do you figure it out? Also, your legs are really freaking out there. I don't think it's 6 males and 10 females. That doesn't seem right. There would be a lot more biting since it's... Yes, there's some logic here. There's more that bit each other, and they bite when a male and a female or 2 females. So if it's so it can't be more females than males. And it can't be even either. I don't think. So that option and that option is wrong. And it can't be that option. So 9 and 7 or 10 and 6. I'm going to go on a guess here and say 9 and 7. I am sorry, but that is incorrect. Oh well, life goes on and I need to find a new home. Do you have any questions before I leave? I'll be going now. And I shall be leaving as well. It is time to find myself a new lair. Maybe I shall head back south and see if any of my relatives still live. Looking for some cute Sphinx cousins? You are a very strange creature. Good luck in your adventures. I'm sure, but actually I want to reload and see if my other guess for that particular puzzle was correct. So I'm going to reload. Alright, let me try this again. First I need to do this. Alright. Go through all these again. Solve the questions, discuss my reward. I enjoy riddles, so we know it's fire, pride, and is it 10 and 6? It is! You are indeed a knowledgeable man. That was great fun, and I wish I had time for you to share some riddles with me, but I do need to start looking for a new home. Alright, I'll be going now. Cute Sphinx cousins, okay. So, thank you for that. In here is this thing to make the Power Stone. It did say something about the urns. Let's see. So we've got 6 rune pillars here. Oh jeez, that's dark. There's an old inscription on this obelisk. The language is unfamiliar, but further study could reveal. The gift of the fairy can really be fun. When used on the offense, your opponents it will stun. But defensively used, and even when you attack, you will be seen by no one. Alright, I'm going to try writing some of these down. I'm going to make guesses, but... Okay, so we have fairy dust. So, offensively used, it seems like it's a stun to those around. And defensive seems like it's going to be invisibility. Okay, what do we got here? We've got 10 tongues of a creature from some other plane can be used to destroy your foe in an instant of pain, but 6 in defense protects from air, earth, water, and flame. So that'll be Slad Tongue. So that's 10 in offense. Destroy your foe in an instant of pain. And 6 in defense is elemental resistance. Okay. That's 2. What's the third one? Rune pillar here. The blood of the dragon, the worst kind of foe. When joined to your offense, backwards your opponents will blow. Defensively used, your skin will harden against all woe. Okay. Sounds interesting. So, blood of a dragon. Offensive is a knockdown, it sounds like. And defensive, I think that might be stone skin. Okay, what have we got next? When 4 of the sweet belladonna roots grow, those who attack you can be made slow. But join 6 of the roots in a defensive way, and the pace of your own steps will grow. Okay, that makes sense. So, 4 in offense means slow is cast around, but 6 in defense, and you cast haste on yourself. Interesting. Alright, 2 more here. What have we got? When thrice the ruby's power is joined with the urn of great attack, then all your enemies will burn, but no power you will lack. Or cast your cares into the air, for with defense turn your foe's greatest magic back. So, rubies... Let's see. 3 in offense. Sounds like it's fireball, or something like that. And... defense, it doesn't say how many, but turn your foe's greatest magic back, that's spell resist. Okay, and the last one... When the fiery eye of the glowing ruby becomes the attacker's friend, then with the item thus created, burn your enemies, bring their end. But join its power with the mighty defender, and your enemy's magic will bend. That's basically the exact same thing. So, it seems like our options are stun, damage, knockdown, slow, and fireball for offense, and invisibility, elemental resistance, stone skin, haste, and spell resistance for defense. How would I want to do this? I like the idea of stone skin. That is something I very much like. And we have dragon blood, so we can put that in defense. But what would we want on offense? Stun would be easy to resist. 10 slad tongues? Might not be a terrible idea. Knockdown is also resistible. Slow would be nice, and so would fireball, but we don't have any rubies. I think maybe we'll collect the 10 slad tongues. I think that's a good idea. We've killed plenty of slod already, so we just need to run back through everything we've done. Yeah, why not? This has not been a very exciting episode, I'm sure. But I think this'll work. An episode on a Sphinx. Why not? Alright, we just need to find 10 slad tongues. Well, here's 3. We have killed a lot of Sladdy. Alright, there's 3 tongues. Around this corner. We'll just march back the way we came and collect. It's fine. I don't think... Oh no, there was one right there. 4. 5 and 6. There's a 7th. Two more in here. Oop. Leave that there. 7, 8, 9. One more. Actually, you know what? We actually have a 10th in one of these bags, I think. Yeah, we do. We're fine. So we put that there. We'll take the dragon blood as well, and we are good. Alright, let's go turn those in. I think it was defense on the right, offense on the left. Not 100%. Still, this will be useful. Come on, let's get down there. Surprise, 1 episode spent on 1 room. I'm gonna save before we do it just to be safe. I want to make sure we do it right. And here we are. Alright, so if I remember right, at first glance this looks like a simple urn. It is only when you focus closely on the urn that you sense great magical forces at play within it. Dragon's blood. Okay. Leave the urn. Slad tongue. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Leave the urn. Oh, jeez! A strange stone seems to have survived the explosion. Power Stone. The Power Stone was created using ancient Netherese magic. When used, it casts a defensive spell and an offensive spell at the same time. The power of the stone is limited by a number of charges. So if we use it... That was the wrong way around. Offense was on the right, defense was on the left. So that was a knockdown and elemental resistance. Okay, good thing I saved. Let me reload. Alright, let's try this again, and this time we'll get it back. This will have the dragon's blood. And this will have the slad tongues. Strange stone seems to have survived. And if we use it, that should be damage and stone skin. Alright, I don't know what it'll be exactly, but that should be what the damage will be exactly. The range wasn't that high, but this'll help. That way I get surrounded and I'm in trouble, I can activate this, do some damage to those around me, and end up with stone skin in order to help protect me. This is good. This'll help out a lot. The fireball would have also been very nice, but again, I didn't have the rubies. Anyway, I'm going to reload so I haven't wasted that power stone. 1 sec. Alright, once again, we just put this all together. The dragon's tongue in here, and the sladdy tongue in here. Sorry, dragon blood. We don't have a dragon tongue. And there we go. Now we have the Power Stone. I'm going to put it into one of these bags. This one. There. We have it for an emergency. And that is where I am going to end this episode. I'm going to rest in order to recover our strength, our health, and Deacon's spells. And next episode, we'll go through the rest of these ruins. We must be getting close to completing it. I have a feeling the portal is probably in that big central area. But that'll be in the next episode. So, until then, I'm Chester44. That is Liam Johnson and Deacon. This has been a Let's Play of Shadows of Undrentide. And I shall see you all next time.